Good morning, YouTube. Now, today's video is about a very important subject. As you all know, the actor Liam Neeson made to some what would be a load of inappropriate comments, and I'm here to have my take on it. Now, of course, the great thing about freedom of speech is that people like me and other people can sort of express their feelings and desire on certain subjects, and this is such a great platform to do it on, so I'm going to take my personal view on it. Now, I don't know Liam Neeson personally, and a lot of people don't, and I think that's part of the problem. We all in all walks of life say inappropriate things or stuff taken out of context. Even what I'm about to say might be taken out of context. So it's come to light that Liam Neeson, according to some people, is deemed a racist. I hear you're a racist now, father. But all joking aside, I'd like to get that in there. But all joking aside, I do think that what he said has been taken out of context. What he has said isn't right. I will admit that. But some of the things he said is right. But I feel as though the sort of in this day and age, you have to be so careful with what you say some of the time. My take on it is what some people's take of and I feel as though what some people's takes on it has been quite accurate and what I would say makes sense. So my take on it is basically, his friend was raped by a black man, and sort of it gave him fuel and fire revenge to go basically take his fury out on the next black man he sees. And although that's not right, what he's saying is he's ashamed of how he felt back then, because he's promoting his new film which is about his son, who turns out was a drug peddler, getting taken down by people from a mob. So therefore, it's making him unashamed. It's making his character wanting to get revenge, and it just harkened back to a time when he felt that way. And of course, a lot of people sort of saying, that's a very good way of self-promotion. But what he's saying is that revenge can take you down dark places. And he was mainly saying that sort of that literally that the next black man he saw he practically wanted to kill, whether he was responsible for victims of crimes and stuff like that or not. And of course, everybody's favourite a blowhard, Piers Morgan, had to chime in, saying, that's some serious Ku Klux Klan thing. What if it was a white man? Once again, Piers Morgan, yep, lovely man, failing to miss the point of everything, was saying, basically, if it was a white man, Liam Neeson would go after a white man. If it was a Chinese man, he'd go after a Chinese man. If it was a Pakistani man, he'd go after a Pakistani man, and so on. Basically, he's saying that he was motivated and fueled by revenge. And maybe saying black bastard was perhaps not the most appropriate thing to say, but I'm not condoning or saying it's a slip of the tongue, but it should have been used in a better context, perhaps. But once again, some certain words in certain interviews taken out of context, and that's the real sad thing. and of course, like the media like fall out of this. I mean, what I think is great, like as well, is that there have been like members of the black community coming like to his defence. John Barnes, like most notably, um, you know, and it just goes to show. I mean, like that, like now, like not every black man's going to like be on a witch hunt like for Liam Neeson. No, no, no. See, it's nice. It's nice to show. I'm like that. Like there is some rationality in this. But what I do find completely like ridiculous is like there's a talk of like the Men in Black film like coming out in the summer, like of his scenes being like erased. I mean, I'm pretty sure like he only has a couple scenes of anyway, but the fact that they want to do that is just sort of like ridiculous. Like so, yeah, like let's let's now all just go grab our pitchforks and take down like Liam Neeson and like and boycott like his films and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, that makes complete sense. Yeah, great, nice one. No, I think that's completely like ridiculous. In today's Sun, they did have like the sidebar like a list of famous actors and actresses who have made these certain like, remarks and sort of like their careers have come crashing down because of it. The difference between what Liam Neeson said and what these people have said is completely different. Like looks of Mel Gibson and Charlie Sheen. I mean, like of only and like Hulk Hogan. Like of only like Hulk Hogan. Only now, like has only just started like to rebuild like his career. Like he's back with the WWE now. Mel Gibson, yeah, okay, like he's had a few films since then, like, but sort of pretty much, like his career has been on the down spiral, along like with Charlie Sheen since like their outbursts and that. But of course, like I said, like differences that in their things, like they sent horrible abusive messages like to ex partners, and that to have that compared to what Liam Neeson has said, you can see how differently in context it is. But I want to go on record and say that I really feel sorry like for Liam Neeson. Yeah, okay, like what he's some of the terms like he's used is possibly wrong, but overall I think it's a overreaction. I mean, like it must have been a very slow day in the news, like yesterday. After all, what people got to talk a lot other than Brexit, eh? But hey, in my personal opinion, I think it's an overreaction, and Liam Neeson like will have like I don't think there's gonna be a major like a backlash like from his like from his point of views, but only time like will tell. And if there is, it's very sad, like that is. So yeah, like that's the end of the video. Thank you like for giving me a lot of time like to put my point across. Anybody who has of any points, please leave a comment like below, and as always, like, share and subscribe. Hope you all have a very good day. On a happy note, tonight I'm off to see Alita Battle Angel. I'm very excited about this. I'm hoping to get in a little preview video. My good mate my good mate Lee Sherville beforehand. If not, you will be getting a review after the film. So let's watch this space. So yeah, thank you very much. Remember, like, share and subscribe. Speak to you all soon. Good night. Sorry, good afternoon.